How you all going? Venomous Typehead here, back again, once again, today for a brand new video, episode 25 of the Pokémon Black randomizer nuzlocke. So in the last episode we completed the Pinwheel Forest, and today we're heading over to one of my favourite cities in the game. I do like it, it's one of my favourite cities in the game. This one, the next one, and I reckon the next three cities. This one in Basket and Drift are probably my favourite cities in the game. Blues looks pretty good when we get there later on, but that's way later on. But for now, I'm dealing with an Agron, so that's fun. That is definitely fun, dealing with an Agron. So I'm going to send out Sacred and come out there and just come out there and loot it, because you know, the heavier they are, the harder they fall, which is definitely a motto for this Agron, because bye bye Agron. So it lived? Okay then, never mind. I lied to everybody here. You heard it here first. I've just lied to everybody. So but episode 25 now, so we're past where we were in run 1, which I'm glad about, because I didn't want to have to redo the same thing over and over and over again. Just don't want to repeat it. Don't want me to repeat the same thing. If I honestly die at this point, I might go to a different game, another different Pokemon game, or I might play through it again to get up to where we died from, depending on how far we get in. So, but that's just if on the off chance that it does happen. I don't think it will happen, but if it does, you know, we'll have to cross that bridge when we knock on what we should have to get there. So, but just trying to battle any trainers I can and just try and get as much experience as possible, because obviously, you know, it's not a versus or anything, so I don't necessarily want to skip trainers at all. I want to try and get as much training as possible. Can be a bit risky, obviously, being a randomizer. You don't know what's around the corner, what Pokemon they're going to have. But I think the experience is very helpful, and I think is definitely going to be needed. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's how I'm going to do this. And we've got a Delusion here. So I do like Delusion and Reuniclus. I don't know what anyone else thinks about them, but I think they're pretty cool. Like a cell type thing. Psychic type cell. Okay. That's an issue. Why is it whenever I've got something super effective, they're like, oh yep, no, I gotta move the can counter this. Oh my, it's just so frustrating. I can't get anywhere at the moment with them like, oh yep, no, I gotta move the can counter this, or I gotta move the can counter that. I'm like, great. So, fun. So I'm just to go to Captain Matt here, because it's gonna keep rolling out. It's going to keep doing more and more damage. I know for a fact Mayo Hosco wasn't going to take it, so that was a crit. Okay then. I know it's more special side, but obviously Mayo Hosco's frail. I don't think it's going to live a full rollout. So again, once again, I'm pretty much like, well, don't know what to do. Got nothing super effective and it's rolling out. What do I do? Oh, I'll just hammer. Or not hammer arm it, just thunderbolt it. That's what I'll do. So, that is exactly what I'll do, per se. But anyway, that is fine. So now we've got a Glaceon of our own to verse. That is fun. I'm just going to kick it in the face. Yep, see, kick it in the face. I really love kicking dogs in the face of late. How does it live? Why is everything living on 1 today? Why? It's like, you know, I'm doing shorter episodes and you don't want me to make progress? Like, why? And then you try and lower my accuracy as well? Just, I swear this game actually hates me. It's actually, I think it's confirmed now. This game actually hates me. Which is just annoying, you know. Just trying to make as much time as possible and have to deal with this. It's, not gonna lie, pretty annoying. Well, hopefully this thing doesn't have rollout. Well, it shouldn't anyway. And if it does, I will be very surprised. Hang on, let me just adjust my chair here. Because I will be very surprised if it knows rollout. So, I'll be very surprised indeed. So, anyway, I don't know what to do here. I'm going to go for Astonish. I think that's probably the best move here. It did decently. Oh, and it flinched as well. Okay, I'll take that. That helps. Flinch again. Flinch again. Won't teleport. It doesn't do anything anyway. So there you go. Some free XP there for Mayo Hosco. And hopefully it's enough to get level 22. It probably won't be. But it is. I was wrong. Okay, that's good. Because as I said, I really want to try and get Mayo Hosco to a decent level. And it's learning Hex. Ooh. I can, you know, my eyes have really just lit up. Because Hex does double the damage if there's a status. Now, I don't know whether that includes Confuse Ray or not. But if it does, oh boy. I am going to love this move. But I don't know what to get rid of though. It's either Payback or Astonish. Now Payback, yeah, that's an interesting one. Because the problem is too, I mean, I would usually just get rid of Astonish because obviously Payback gives you more coverage, but Dark's super effective against Ghost and Psychic, and so is Ghost. So, it's a really difficult decision actually, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna get rid of Astonish just so I can have something there if I need to hit a normal type. Literally just as a fallback, you know, something like Arena Trap or something happens and I'm stuffed. So I'm gonna have that pretty much on the fallback. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, it's just, again, trying to have as much coverage as possible, to say the least. And I thought we'd get out of the Pindle Forest, but I keep fighting trainers. As I said, just want to try and get them done. Oh, it's an Alpha Toad. So the goal is to get to Castalia City from here. And I think once we do that, we can probably wrap this one up. I think it's the last trainer here. So I'm just trying to get as much as possible done, get as much as I mentioned before. Just ready myself at this point. Try and get as much training done as possible. Wally, come back and go in. But yeah, so Mega Drain, this should one shot. This is quite effective. If it doesn't, I'll spew right here on camera. You heard it here first. And it does one shot. So I get all my health back as well, which is really good. It saves on potions and money as well, those type of healing moves. Especially in a Nuzlocke, you can't go wrong with stuff like that. You genuinely can't go wrong. But anyway, we should track our way north. Oh, we're going north, I think. Yes, I'm like, we should go north and accidentally go south. That sounds about right. That sounds about me. Sounds about right, me and my navigational seals. But let me know in the comments how you're enjoying the series. What's your favourite Pokemon we've caught so far? Obviously, you know, what was your favourite Pokemon we've caught so far? And yeah, just how you're enjoying the series, whether there's any improvements or something that I could possibly do. You know, always out here to improve suggestions. Not gonna lie, these Pokemon videos aren't doing as well as some of the other ones at the moment. But obviously I enjoy doing it. That's why I'm gonna continue doing it. So I do love recording these. So yeah. So that's sort of, I'm just gonna keep talking while we go through this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna keep talking because I just want to shout out Black and White. This 3D imaging type thing was amazing. When this first came out, I loved this scene. Obviously now everything's been updated, but for what it was at the time, bear in mind this game came out, what, 2011, I think, so almost like 11 years ago. I think it was ahead of its time. I think it's a decent scene. It's always one that I do enjoy. And here we are, one of my favourite cities, Castalia City, which, let me know in the comments what city this reminds you of, because I know exactly what city it's meant to be based off of, and I think a lot of people can guess what it is. A lot of people can guess what it is, but I want to see whether you guys can get it in the comments below and see what you think it looks like. It is a little bit obvious in some ways, but anyway, that is what it is. But we finally got there. We're finally making progress. For people who haven't seen the game, it's something new. You know, it's actually something new. You're seeing some different scenery for the first time. But so that definitely is a positive. But we made it to Castalia City. In the next episode, we'll fight some trainers. Might even go to the battle tower to get the EXP share as well. Don't know what order I'm going to do that, but don't worry. But we'll do all that in the next episode and explore Castalia City because it's a pretty big city. But until then, I'll see you all later and good.